All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Okay, so while we get set up here, just a couple seconds to apologize. A little bit of delay. Um, all right, so let's talk about a couple things. All right, so we have a little bit of a breaking news moment. So on a second, we do apologize. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so right now, as you guys know, there is a little bit of a thing going on now, where Donald Trump again, like I said, it wouldn't be basically something that Donald Trump always does, right? We know this, and like I said, for those people who don't, obviously, wake up. So we do have a little bit of update on certain things. The first one is basically, um, so here's the thing. Let's do this. All right. So we have an update on the Oregon, the Oregon case that was in front of the judge about how Donald Trump is going to use our military against U.S. Against U.S. people in the state of Oregon. The judge in Oregon has, hold on one second. Apologies, everybody. So okay. So as CNN reports this, or not the CNN, this is Oregon Live. One second while I do this, and while I just read the transcript here. So today we're gonna look at the transcript of the Oregon District Judge's decision on the National Guard deployment to Portland, right? So the U.S. District Judge Karen J. Immergit basically in Sunday's night hearing got underway, and basically she issued a 31-page ruling. Here's what the ruling says, and I'm gonna just scroll, and I'm gonna keep going. So basically, she has granted the motion for temporary restraining order, and it says the case involves the intersection of three of the most fundamental principles in our. She starts off with this line right here, and then the other one is the second line I like here is the first concerns the relationship between the federal government and the states. The second concerns the relationship. One second. Against United States Armed Forces and domestic law enforcement. The third um, concerns the proper role of the judicial branch um, in ensuring that the executive branch complies with laws and limitations imposed by the legislative branch. Um, so it goes on to say on June 7, 2025, um, President Donald J. Trump ordered, issued a memorandum broadly authorizing the federalization of the National Guard. And this means under 10 USC statute 12406, without specifying a designated location or duration. This memorandum authorized federalized troops to temporarily protect U.S. immigration and enforcement and customs, and other employees who are performing federal functions, including enforcement of federal law. Okay. So basically, the it goes on. Obviously, it goes on to continue to say, but the general the more broader thing is that the judge has put in a temporary injunction against the Trump administration on this, how do we call it, this order, right? So basically, he is not allowed to, for the next 14 days, so that means from from the date that this order was issued, right, to now being, um, so to now, where it's now being issued, to, now you're starting to see the courts really, go ahead and explain that, like, Donald Trump cannot do whatever he wants to do. And at this point, that's the breaking news that I have for you guys as of right now. The second thing that I have for you guys today, well, the second thing, that's why it's called breaking news today. Breaking news is the fact that Donald Trump is now, we're in day number 8 of this shutdown, right? So we are in the shutdown for day number 8 now, and of course there is like talks at this point about how Donald Trump is not talking to Democrats, and this is the problem. Okay, we're in day number 8 of this shutdown, and we have not been able to. We have not been able to. And so we have to really look, right? And yeah, so therefore we're gonna have to look at it. I'll bring you more updates as I get more information, and of course during the week. Like I said, we'll look into it and we will see. But that's gonna do it for me. The breaking news that I have. And that is going to do it for me. So I do thank you all for joining me at this time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and that's going to do it for me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.